Pulp Secret is brought to you by Zunard's new graphic novel, The Lost Ones.
Hey guys, welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have 3 Newsarama reviews for you guys today. NYX Volume 2, Number 1, Locke and Key, Number 6, and Franklin Richards' Son of a Genius Summer Smackdown, Number 1. So let's get right into them. NYX Volume 2, Number 1, what'd you think?
It was a good setup first issue. I feel like I'm very intrigued. I want to know about this girl's powers, what she can do, it was kind of like a, hey, I got powers, but I'm not supposed to use them.
It's not a whispering.
Yeah, so it's a solid first issue, I would say. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna buy number 2.
See, I felt like it was lacking some information. Like, I didn't read the first series, and for a number 1 issue, like, I need to know more about the characters to like them and to be concerned about what's happening to them, especially when the issue moves forward in the way that it does. Like, I want
Talk about it.
Huh?
It's out.
No, it's out. We're all out. But like when it builds to a peak at the end, a Pete's peak, and I don't care because I don't know the characters.
You don't care enough about them to.
They're just people. There's drawings.
I agree, actually. I liked the issue overall. I liked the art. I thought the writing was solid.
The art was really
it's
good.
An interesting idea for a title, but again, not having read the original series, and sorry, I know it's much beloved, there's no entry point. It reads like the next issue of the series rather than even small little mentions to set up what the characters were, and I wanted that. I have to imagine there are people who haven't read the series in years, so they may even need
I felt like it was kind of like one of those setup issues where they were just kind of teasing you with the world a little bit. I didn't feel like I was completely out of the loop. I just felt like they did a good job of just kind of establishing something and then wanting you to pick up the second one.
But I didn't know what they were establishing.
Yeah.
Plus,
I think they should have done a better job of separating it from like the feel of Runaways, which this kind of has the same feel to it, like an East Coast Runaways.
It's not bad by any means.
Definitely.
Okay. Certainly, if you're intrigued, if you like the series before, I'd say pick it up, right?
Yeah.
I'd definitely say pick it up.
But it's not the best first issue ever,
True.
unless you're Pete.
Yeah, I disagree.
Wow. How many people out there are Pete though? Am I right? He's the only one I've
There's
found.
a lot on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know.
No. There's a lot on YouTube.
True.
Pete fans. All right, let's talk
Pete fans
about
say what?
Lock and Key number 6.
Oh, man.
What do you guys think? We've been nothing but compliments to the series. How do you think the last issue, at least of this part, tied things up?
It really did a good job of like kind of bringing certain things to an end, but leaving you room for like, hey, there is more coming. I mean, it's just a great issue, and like my favorite thing about it is it's flat panels, but just having like a comic strip have a suspense of a movie of like, 2 kids fishing, all of a sudden you see the reflection in the water, you're like, eh, I mean, it's just really just the tone and the pace of it is just fantastic. It hasn't dipped at all during any of the issues.
And finally, they make a big deal out of all these keys, and we're finally starting to see all of that happen here. Like, in relation to NYX, like, this is something that did start very slow, but it invited you in with more and more each issue, and it built to this great end for this first arc, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's excellent. Definitely when the trade comes out, 100% pick it up. I completely agree with you that Gabriel Rodriguez is doing these amazing things with panels.
Yeah.
Last issue you had the flashlight turning it on. And that scene where they're fishing, it's focused on their reflection rather than them, which is so smart and ties into so many themes of the series. It's so nice.
And his art is so different. The faces are very different than anything else you really see up there. And looking forward to, we found out at Comic-Con, they're doing a full 2 years of issues.
Which is
monthly
amazing.
issues. Which is
So
going to be
great.
great.
It's such a great team. They work so well together.
Yeah, the other thing I would say, now we met both of them, they are the nicest guys ever. So I know obviously that compromises our journalistic integrity a little bit, but
We have very little journalistic integrity to compromise.
Scooch. But we loved the series before, so I feel better about supporting the series knowing that they're so awesome.
Yeah. Only support nice guys. It's always true.
Not completely. So you guys would say definitely pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about Franklin Richards' Son of a Genius Summer Smackdown number 1. Pete, you don't want to start with this one, do you?
Oh, man. All right, why do we talked about a cute book last show. Why do we got to keep talking about freaking cute books? What hurts me the most is this when I see Franklin I think of Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes, and that's a little tough for me because he kind of similar with the head and everything. So I feel like already it's got strikes against us, but I didn't like this as a whole comic. I feel like this would be fun and maybe like a last page like they do the Hulk and the mini Marvels and stuff like that. But I feel like as a book, it was like, yeah, I get it. You're a cute little kid and your dad's Reed Richards. Oh, awesome. Oh.
I normally agree with you, except with Franklin Richards. I like it better than Mini Marvels. I like it better than Tiny Titans because it actually is funny most of the time.
It
has actual
is
jokes in it. It's better writing. It is funnier. And I do agree the Calvin and Hobbes thing throws you a little bit, but he was actually drawing him that way, and he was drawing like that before
No, I'm not
Calvin
saying
and
he's
Hobbes.
ripping it off. No. I'm just saying that, like, sure. Yeah.
Emotionally,
Yeah, the
takes you
story
back to
in
your
particular in the issue, the story with Herbie and, Roberta?
Yeah.
Really cute.
I like
cute and sweet.
I like the one where
I'm not saying it's not a cute book. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
you just
definitely-
hate things that are cute.
No, that's I mean,
Like
the
tiny, like baby chickens. My favorite story was
Baby
when
chickens.
Reed Richards, Franklin wants to play with Reed Richards, and he's like, I'm too busy. And then he shrinks him down to a kid his age, and they go have a fun day playing in like different dimensions.
Yeah, it's so great. I would actually go as far to say I've read a lot of these, and this was probably my favorite special that they put out.
I agree.
Just because it really had that sort of poignant sweetness to it.
Yeah.
That is reminiscent of Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, Bill Watterson. Where are you?
Where are you?
Yeah, he's around. I know what I can't tell you. Okay, after the break, we are going to have a speed round and something else. Viewer mail, I think.
Yeah, we do that every day, so maybe.
Oh, cool. All right, so stay tuned.
Hey everybody, Justin and Alex here from The Stack.
Oh, what do you know? And
gonna-
we have an exciting contest for you from our friends over at Zune Arts. They are giving away hard copies of the new graphic novel, The Lost Ones, which you've heard us talk about on the show.
Yeah, written by Steve Niles, featuring several artists.
Yes.
And you can also win a Zune media player,
Woo!
which is a device.
Very exciting. So we are going to have a ton of prizes for you guys. All we need you to do is head over to pulpsecret.com, pulpsecret.com. For those of you watching this on Pulp Secret, that's confusing. For those of you watching it on YouTube or on Newsarama or anywhere else,
Or in Times Square on the big screen, right? Everyone's
New Year's!
screaming.
Head over to pulpsecret.com, comment on this video. We're going to choose the 10 best comments, and you guys are going to win this contest. Also, leave us a way of contacting you, whether it's your email or link your name or something like that. If you don't link it,
A picture of you, or
yeah, your address, so we can,
Home address.
come and hand you the prize.
yeah, just
personally.
hand you the prize, nothing else. Nothing weird.
Yeah,
this
nothing
is just
weird.
This is just an ad. Why would we say anything weird?
Anyway, thanks to Zune Arts. Go to pulpsecret.com, enter the contest. We'll see you in Times Square.
Zune Arts presents a graphic novel from Steve Niles, author of 30 Days of Night, featuring the artwork of Dr. Revolt, Morning Breath, Kimmy Buzelli, Gary Panther. One epic story told by 5 groundbreaking artists. The Lost Ones. Read it now at zunearts.net.
So that's where he is.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah,
wish
it's
he would
pretty
start
crazy.
writing again.
Well, I'm going to get my plane ticket.
Hey, isn't it time for a speed round?
Switch.
Black Panther number 39. Awesome. Black Panther's, I feel like, has been doing this lately. Really starting
up?
to get
Flying
better.
away.
And
Going to heaven.
Going
to heaven.
But this was just an awesome issue. Just solid. I mean, the art, the writing is just great. Really cool. You should check it out.
I want to throw behind Pete. Awesome. Great. Check it out. But
wow.
Ultimate Spider-Man number 124. As with last issue, this is continuing to adapt the Ultimate Spider-Man video game before expanding on that story. Whereas last issue tried something different with the narrative, this is literally just cut scenes from the game in comic book form. It's really confusing.
Oh, you need to get a controller. Northlanders number 8, end of the Northlanders first arc.
You gotta be sad, huh?
I know, I really love this book, and it's great. It really brings a lot of the themes to a head here, and we get to see this character that seems so out of place and is a very modern type character dealing with very old things. Definitely pick up the whole trade if possible.
Catwoman number 81. This series is ending with the next issue, and it's a little heartbreaking because it is so good, and Will Pfeiffer is doing such a good job on the title. He's ending it with a bang. It's not too late to pick it up. Pick up 81 and then pick up 82 next month.
Nice. Batman Death Mask number 4. At first, I was a little upset that they were going to manga Batman up a little bit, just because I felt like they were going to lose.
Manga him up.
They were going to kind of lose him a little bit in the translation. This completely brought me around. This last issue brought everything to a great conclusion, a very exciting conclusion, where afterwards I was like, yes, nice work. Thank you.
Okay, time
Signing
for
off.
a viewer mail. Bart writes on YouTube, if you were a superhero in your life, you could call it the Stack Universe or the Alex Verse or something. Who or what would you like to be your nemesis?
Oh, so you wrote this in this question then?
Yeah, Bart.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm Bart.
Good old Bart.
No,
Hey,
no.
Bart,
is
thanks
a big,
for writing in.
Bart is a big fan of mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
Obviously.
So that doesn't answer the question, guys. If you had a nemesis, who would it be?
In the real Marvel or DC universe, you're saying?
Well, no, just make up a nemesis.
Oh.
Or the Marvel, whatever you want.
Butterflies.
Wow.
Because everyone likes them. If you were like, oh, these butterflies are after me,
Yeah.
people would be like, shut up. Yeah. So you'd be a misunderstood hero.
I think I might go all Black Summer and kill everybody in the government and then kind of rebuild from there. That's probably what I would do.
So your villain would be society. Wow, that makes sense. You have a problem.
Yeah.
A serious
Yeah, I don't
problem.
think
Mine would be Spider-Man, but not actual Spider-Man. It would be a man who was a spider because I hate spiders. That would
Nice.
be really, really upsetting to me, and that's the only thing that I'd be like, no, Spider-Man.
So in the Alex verse, it's
Yeah.
just like this verse, except there.
Well, it'd be a bigger spider.
Oh, okay.
So you can handle normal
Really
size
pushing your
Yeah,
imagination.
but collectively, if we had a nemesis, who would that be? Probably some other three-man video comic book podcast. I mean,
Are there other ones out
I don't think there
I
is
think this
another.
unique.
I haven't heard.
I'm pretty
of
sure
it.
this is unique.
Yeah, totally. Like I don't
Yeah, yeah.
think. How could three guys get together and review?
No, I
comic
mean, I've
books?
seen like one guy, and I've seen 5 guys.
Yeah, I know. And then
never
that
seen
25.
three guys.
Yeah, I guess if we were
Comic book
superheroes, fanboys would be our nemesis.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
Fanboys?
A fan
yeah.
The movie? The one with Kristen Bell? that's
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out?
it's coming out. It's
yeah,
gonna be
great.
really good.
It's definitely
Cool, that would be
We'll
great.
get you, fanboys.
Fan, what?
Yeah, don't stop saying those words.
If you have a question, call us at 888-841-7549 or write it to tips@pulpsecret.com. And you can upload your video response on YouTube or comment right here below. And if you're ever in New York City, come visit us every Tuesday night.
Come on down.
At
Don't
8
do
p.m.
that.
at Comic Book Club, our live show. All the details are on pulpsecret.com. We'll see you guys next time. And you other 3-man video podcasts, you watch out.
Watching because the
Coming
stack
for you.
coming for you.
Oh,
Coming
geez.
for you, and we're going to tear your throats off.
Hey, it was nice seeing you guys at the Comic-Con, by the way. It was nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. I wasn't specifically talking about them. I
Oh.
was talking about varied condition.
Yeah. Bleep me if you dare.
At the tone, leave a message. We'll get back to you.
I want to see the HBO miniseries Band of Brothers as a comic book, done by Garth Ennis and Brian Hitch. That would be incredible. I know there have been a few things for Dark Horse, but I want to see some more Firefly comics.
There's a great BBC show called MI5. It's kind of like 24, but without the gimmicks. That would make a great comic book.